lungs expand down towards the hips and press on the diaphragm. The diaphragm presses on everything inside there. That stuff presses on the inner abdominal wall, or no, the inner abdominal muscles, and voila. Remember, the French refer to the stomach muscles as le ventre, okay? The ventilation system. It's what breathes. It's like a bellows on an accordion. Good, 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 good. Now, listen up. Now that we've made the big sound and everything else, could everybody please turn your mics up? Because we will be using gibberish and things to talk to a person in the exercise a little bit. Everybody, mics up, cameras up, okay? All right. Relaxation. Check your lower back. If you need to sit sideways in the chair, as David has taught you, and twist a little bit. Stretch the core. Sufficiently worked out with the neck and the shoulders and everything else. Let's get down to the lower half of the body. Make sure your hips are loose. Make sure your hips are relaxed. Pick up each leg, shake it around, breathe, throw it out to the side with a hum Remember, every body is different. So, what's your body telling you it doesn't want to do? Where in your body do you need to go and pay some attention? down and up the body. Where do you need to work it?
Whatever it is,
Okay, let's start to settle it in now. All right. One more time, very quickly, with your mind's eye, go up and down and up the body. Do you need to work that neck out a little more? Do you need to shake that foot out a little more? What do you need to do? Another few minutes. Just check yourself. It's just a continuum. It's now, here comes the exercise. Okay, so it's just go right, just float downstream. Okay, I was quoting from that famous song, turn off your mind and relax and float downstream. That's from the Tibetan Book of the Dead. So, you know, I'll totally go with that. Okay. All right. Here we go. Everybody, continue to breathe as you relax and continue to relax as you breathe. Okay. Now, we're not going to start bringing in the person yet. Everybody has their objects. Right? This is the only time we objectify somebody. There would be the object of the exercise. But the first object is to remember the time when you felt altered. Now, this is your private thing. We don't want to know what you're working on. Also, we're not going to be working with objects. I don't want to see people rolling joints or, you know, drinking martinis or popping cold pills. Here's what we're going to do. Keep your eyes shut for now. Drop your jaw. Stay relaxed. You're breathing in through your nose, down into the stomach, and back up through the constantly open mouth every once in a while, bringing up a nice little sound, okay? If you're going to work on alcohol, and again, I don't want to know, it's your private thing. If you're going to work on alcohol, don't mix it up. It's like we had martinis, then we had wine, then we had some frog juice or tequila or whatever. Just make it time that you had a whole lot of something. Way too much Nouveau Beaujolais, or way too much tequila or whatever, okay? Now, with booze, don't go for the taste or the drunken sensation. No, simply go for the sensation that the alcohol left in your mouth. There are smooth wines and there's cheap, rough wine, okay? There are smooth whiskeys and there are rough whiskeys. There is no such thing as smooth tequila. It all tastes like it's gonna kill you. We should call it tequila. Okay. Just let the inside of your mouth, obviously a very sensitive area, all kinds of nerve endings. Turn off your brain and let the inside of your mouth remember the sensation that the alcohol left, or that the smoke left if you're working on grass or hashish, okay? If it's a cold pill that you took, where in your body did you begin to feel the effects? If I took a cold pill right now, in about 20 minutes, my legs would start to get really funny. And I'd be like, ooh, I think I better go to bed. All right, so if it's medicine, cold pill, allergy, where in your body did you start to feel it? I just had a sensation in my lower back, remembering some allergy medicine once. If it's caffeine, don't taste the coffee, just where did you feel the bad effects of the caffeine? Where did you feel jumpy? Where in your nervous system were you going absolutely out of your mind? Jet lag, same thing. All right. Otherwise, if it's alcohol or smoke, just go for the sensation. Was it smooth or was it rough? I'm going to turn that phone off. Is it smooth or is it rough? And then slowly let the taste start to happen. All right. Don't think it, just remember it. If I say paper cut right now, believe me, your finger remembers the paper cut before your brain can. With these exercises, the first time in your life when you're being asked to regard your brain merely as the screen or monitor, not as the modem. Okay. Breathe a little bit. Now, whether it's alcohol or smoke or cold medication, start to do the relaxation so that you're moving the sensation all down your body. Do the same routine we just did. Start to gently do some neck rolls, but don't just whoop your head around going, hey, look at me, I'm drunk. You know, when we were kids, we'd imitate Uncle Henry or whatever, you know. Hey, look, I'm so drunk, you're so funny. No, just gently dedicate yourselves to working out the neck and making sure that the drunken sensation or the stone or the allergy medication goes down through the shoulders. If it's something you smoked and inhaled, start to feel that expansion in your chest. If it's alcohol or NyQuil or something like that, start to feel the warm sensation spreading across your chest. What sensations do you have in your throat? If it's an allergy pill or a cold pill, start to work with those parts of the body where you started to feel it. Oh my God, all of a sudden my head became very heavy. You continue to gently do the whole relaxation regimen from head to toe with the sole purpose of moving the sensation of the sensory object all through your body. Every muscle, every nerve ending. Alcohol, it might relax you even more. Just don't fall off the chair. Good. Move it down through the core, the lower back, the abdominals, right down into the hips and pelvis. Now, with alcohol or smoke, you may start to get some funny sensations down the hips and pelvis. That's when we want to get up and dance at parties and wake up with strangers on Sunday morning when we should be in church. All right? So let's face it, yes, there's that masturbation. Too much smoke, too much alcohol, and yeah, you feel like dancing with people you've never met, okay? Satsufi. And then move that sensation down through the legs and feet. Now, just work silently. Continue to dedicate yourselves to making this a total physical overall sensation. Taste, if it applies. Smell, if it's a lot of booze, you can smell it on your clothes, you can smell it coming out of your skin. If it's a lot of grass or hash, you can smell your own breath. If it's NyQuil, you could still have that weird cherry flavored taste. While you're attending to all of these sensory possibilities, I'm going to give you a very simple activity that should be rather difficult at this stage. You could work with your eyes shut, or you could let the eyes become open, whatever you wish. All right, nice and easy. I'm going to give you a simple activity, and I'm going to ask you to try to thread a needle, a sewing needle, all right? So in one hand, you're between two fingers, you're clutching the sewing needle, and in the other hand, you have some thread, and I want you to lick the thread and try to get it through the eye of the needle. Now that's difficult enough when you're not altered, or when you're not experiencing jet lag and too much caffeine. Again, if you wish to let the eyes become open at this stage, that's fine. Okay. Good. Now, in essence, this is a scene because you have an action. Now, listen to me, never confuse action with activity. Activity is what you're doing. Your action is what you want to accomplish. Lee never used the word motivation. He said it was too intellectual. Action. I want that. Okay? When method acting got very famous in the 50s in New York City with the Actors Studio, the old joke was the director, what was it again? The director tells the actor, cross downstage left, and the actor says, "What's my motivation?" And the director says, "You're getting paid, darling." Okay? Lee never used the word motivation. He used the word action. You want to get that thread through the eye of the needle, but you're altered, so that's an obstacle. That, my friends, is what we call a well-written scene, a well-constructed scene. I want this, but something is preventing me from having it. The first three letters of the word motivation are M-O-T, which is word in French. What are the first three letters of action? A-C-T. Remember that. Good. All right, now throw the needle and thread away, whatever state they're in. Maybe you got it, maybe you didn't. Throw it away. Everybody, eyes shut, drop your jaw. You're breathing in through your nose, down through your stomach, and back up through the constant of the mouth. Every once in a while. Good. Okay. Now, everybody, I want you to start to see the object of your desire. Who is this wonderful person? This person that exists, that's somewhere on the planet right now. They may be living across the street from you. They may be 3,000 miles away in another country. It's a real person. All right? I don't care if it's your best friend's girlfriend or boyfriend. I don't care if it's your brother's wife. You're not going to act on this, okay? Nobody's going to leave class and get drunk and stoned and try to hook up with their sister-in-law. No. But Lee Strasberg or any therapist would say, it's okay to have any feelings you want. Just don't act on it, but use it in your acting. All right, everybody start to see that person you would love to hook up with, okay? Now, in this case, you'll be seeing them in your mind's eye. They're not going to be right there in the room with you. I'm not going to ask you to point out the way we created people in past weeks. Everybody, put your cell phone hand out in front, and in a nanosecond, you should be able to see, feel, touch, smell that cell phone. Run your fingers and thumb around it. Which parts of it are brittle, hard plastic, and which parts of it are rubber, otter case, or whatever. Okay? Good. Now, there's a good chance that this person's number isn't actually in your phone. All right? But this is magic time. Everybody, feel your courage come up. The alcohol, or the smoke, or the cold medication, or the insanity of jet lag is saying, go for it. All right? Let's say magically your thumb just presses the speed dial and there is that person, okay? Put the phone up to your ear. The main thing is keep the physical sensation going. It's ringing, it's ringing, it's ringing. Hear their voice. If you've never heard their voice, if it's somebody you just see on the bus every day, what do you think they sound like? Hang up, quickly, hang up. That was weird, hang up. Remember that feeling. That feeling. What did I just do? What did I just do? Oh, hell. Well, you're probably calling right now already. Get that phone. Do it again. Be brave. Let the sensory object, let the physical overall give you courage. Please dial them again. And this time, listen everybody, in gibberish only, I want you to try to hook up with them, all right? I want you to say anything you've always wanted to say to them. But Lee says you say it in gibberish, that way it stays private. Leave the mics up. Gibberish only, try to hook up with that person. Good luck, go.
Yang kesatu,
Andrea.
Cara bersama. Tidak kalah. Kamu bisa kalah. Sumbang. Sumbang salah.
Threatening to hang up. They're threatening to put this on Facebook. Threatening to try to talk them down. Go ahead. This is bad. What did you just do? And they hung up. Your calls are disconnected. You better hit back. Hit them back. Quick. Oh my God. Their last threat was Facebook. It's ringing. Listen, it's ringing. Keep the drunkard, whatever going. It's ringing. It's ringing. The mailbox is full. Ah. All right, you're in trouble. Wait. Incoming. There's a call coming in. It's them. It's them. It's them. All right? In gibberish only. They are not very pleased. Promise anything. Promise you will never do this again. No. No. Say goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, cell phone away. Throw the cell phone away. I think you may have dodged a bullet. Okay, don't ever do that again. Everybody, I want you to stand up where you are. I want you to stand up at the bathroom sink where you put on your makeup or did your shaving or did your teeth brushing this morning. Everybody, stand up. If you need to, adjust your cameras. Keep the drunk or the stoned or the cold medication going, please. We're gonna have to try to clean up and get normal. We clean up real good. Okay. Now, everybody, you probably have this basic exercise. Let's combine it in. Stay altered. You're still whacked. Okay? All right, good. I could see everybody. Look at yourselves in the mirror. Nick, back up a little bit so I can get some headroom on you. Okay. Back up a little bit. All right. Make sure that I can see your heads on the screen. All right. So, you've probably had this before. With your eyes open, look at yourself in the mirror. It's not going to be pretty. Oh my God. And you have to go to class. All right, let's try to get sober. First of all, see the sink where you got dressed this morning or where you did your makeup or whatever this morning. See a nice big cup of hot black coffee, even if you don't like coffee too bad. You need it. I want everybody to reach over and quickly create the cup of coffee, start to sip black coffee, start to try to get normal. All right. Now, gentlemen, we're going to be shaving. Even if you use an electric shaver, this time I want you to recall the time that you used a razor and shave cream. You women, you probably have, I used a lot of makeup in my stage career. You probably have 6 or 7 different steps of doing it. So ladies, begin. What do you do first? Do you use a quick cleanse or do you splash cold water on your face or whatever? And then you'll be going with a base and then you'll be doing some, I don't know what goes on, highlights after that. And then of course you're going to do your eyes. Now ladies, you're still altered. So when you start to draw a line under your eye, it's not going to be easy. Your hand may slip. You may end up looking like a crazy Cleopatra. That's happened to me in dressing room mirrors. Gentlemen, throw some water on your face. Throw some hot water on your face. Create a can of shaving cream. Smell it. Stick your tongue in it. Start to apply it to your face. Now, everybody, you're looking at your face and your hands. Do not touch your hands or fingers to your face. Just touch whatever object or shave cream or pencil or brush or puff is in your hands. So nobody's actually touching their faces. They're just using instruments and implements and ointments. Good. Now, the women are going to need more time to do all those makeup steps. Ladies, every time you open a certain product, smell it before you use it. No one has ever walked into Sephora and bought something without opening it and smelling it. All right? Good. So you're lucky. The women are lucky. They get a whole bouquet, a whole smorgasbord of scents and sensations. Gentlemen, it takes much less time to throw on shave cream and shave. So make it interesting. Cut yourself. And remember, you're not in great shape, ladies and gentlemen. So things could go wrong with eyebrow pencils, with mascara wands, with razors. Now, gentlemen, when we accidentally cut our faces, it doesn't stop bleeding. You go to an audition with a box of Kleenex hanging off your chin. So again, our action is to look good. The obstacle is we're not in great shape. So let mistakes happen. Make it interesting. Okay? Cut yourselves, gentlemen. Ladies have terrible eyeliner. Good. You work out, watch. Keep it active.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Now, while you're doing this, your cell phone, keep going over and drinking some of that black coffee, even if you don't like black coffee. Too bad. Also, your best friend forever is calling you. So you have the coffee on one side of the sink, you have your cell phone. Put your cell phone on speakerphone and in gibberish only tell your best friend forever, oh my God, you won't believe what I did. And hear your phone saying, you idiot. Oh my God, you're an idiot.
Keep one. Very good. Keep it up.
Nakalaso pa ako.
I'm with the shaving and the bleeding.
Ikan lalaso ka. Saan ba? Sa kakalang ba? Zumba ba? Bala ka ba? Say goodbye to your friend. Got to get to class. Say goodbye to your friend. Reach over, turn the speakerphone off, turn the phone off. Good. Now, for the next few minutes, just totally focus on cleaning up. How you doing? You looking better? You feeling better? Drink some more of that coffee. Breathe. Which parts of you are still altered? Good. All right. Finish the coffee, finish the makeup, finish the shaving. Look at yourself in the mirror. Not bad. Not great. Oh my God, we forgot to brush our teeth. Oh my God. Ladies, you got to your lipstick. Everybody, oh my God. Reach out. Grab your toothbrush. This happened. Okay, let's get those choppers nice and clean. When you go out in the world, you want to see shiny, smiling faces and clean breath. There we go. Brush them teeth. Good, good, good. And do your usual routine. Feel all the sensations. Smell of the toothpaste. Do you rinse out with a cup or a glass, or do you cup your hands? All right. Hurry it up. We've got to go to class. Finish that, spit, rinse, do whatever you got to do. You're brushing. Very good. All right. Ladies, very quickly get the lipstick back on. Oh boy. That happens. Gentlemen, how's the bleeding? Check your face for nicks and scratches. You maybe get that Phoenix off without. Boy, my face just remembers that sensation. That pool, and oh God, I hope it's not still bleeding.
Okay.
All right. Finish the lips and the razor cuts, everybody. And when you're through, just shake it out a little bit and sit back down in the chair. Everybody sit back down in the chair, close your eyes. Adjust the cameras later. Sit back down in the chair, close your eyes. Take a deep breath, bring up a big sound, and shake out the whole body. There you have it. Okay. So now you could use that in any scene. You could use that with any monologue. All right. Jet lag, cold medication, all of those alternates to the drunk or stoned certainly work just as efficiently. That's great. So, person is object of desire. Oh my God. Remember, gibberish is great. That's one of Lee's great discoveries. It allows you to say anything so personal, so private, but it remains completely personal and private. But you're able to, okay? That's terrific. This object of your desire is a very good personalization substitution. You're going to be cast from time to time with somebody that you just can't stand. You know, somebody that's just, a lot of handshake. Somebody's just such a jerk. It doesn't even matter if they're somewhat attractive. They're just such horrible people, some actors and actresses, that there's no attraction at all. So, don't be afraid to plug in a personalization substitution from time to time. I was on stage one morning in front of Lee, and Anna Galliena, a great actress from Italy, look her up. We got in, we were both kids, and she went back to Italy and did quite well in movies and things. Anyway, we're doing a scene from Born Yesterday. It's just me and Anna, and she's playing the gangster's girl, and I'm playing the sort of Clark Kent guy that's there to tutor her, and there's supposed to be an attraction. And I thought everything was working. But Anna and I were very good friends, so I wasn't using Anna. I was, and Lee stops the scene. He's like, "Ted, what are you doing?" I'm like, I'm doing one of your exercises, Lee. What? Personalization substitution. Who are you substituting for? I'm like, Anna. Ted, have you tried looking at your friend Anna, huh? Have you looked at your friend Anna? No, I shouldn't do that. She's my friend. Ted, look at Anna. Whoa. That's prime Lee, okay? What are you doing my exercise? Look at your partner. So, if it works with your partner, then fine. Lee, of course, would constantly remind us at the studio, people, don't research, these attractions within scenes. Please don't go to hotels and do your rehearsals, okay? Duh. But you'd be surprised how many stupid people. Yeah. All right, so that's very important. So more than anything, it wasn't just the drunk or stoned or jet lag or whatever. It was working in a real heavy personalization substitution, that object of your desire. And now that's the real takeaway. Everything else just helped you get there. It gave you courage to, start to deal with that person in a way that you would love to in your dreams, but you can't. Don't do it. Don't do it. Not good. You will end up on Facebook. Then you'll never be on Facebook again. All right. Any questions, any shares, anything? We've got a few minutes. We good? All right. Okay. What else? Let me see here. Okay. I reminded you all again today that Lee never used the word motivation. Action. What's your action? What do you want? And it's how you go about getting what you want that reveals character. Okay? So if your action is to rob a bank and you're playing, the Tsarina of Russia, probably, oh, my good man, would you mind filling the bag with money? All right, so that's how she robs a bank. If you're playing some total gangster like me, okay, it's just like, put the money in the bag. All right.
So it's how you go about getting that money from the bank teller that reveals character.
Yeah.
Action versus obstacle equals scene. All right. Everybody wanted to clean up a little bit, but you know it was difficult because you're all altered. Everybody wanted to get that thread through the eye of the needle, but it's extremely difficult because you were altered. So the alteration was the obstacle. It was combating with you. It was fighting you from doing what you wanted to get, achieving your action. And those are the scenes that you want to work on. The scenes where there is conflict. In so-called real life love, I don't want any conflict. I don't want any conflict. I mean, no one's going to buy a ticket to a play or a movie to see a bunch of scenes that have no conflict. So there's no obstacle. It's insane, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. This was a lot of fun. Okay. So now, please, don't go to a marijuana seller or a bartender. Continue your studies this afternoon. Just go about your lives in a nice way. Okay. I know I look kind of funny because I'm in a rock and roll band, but if it's any of your information, I'm an extremely clean living person. I have one vice, a little too much coffee in the morning. Other than that, so there you are, in case you were wondering. Okay. All right, love you all. I'll see you same time, same place next week, and welcome to August, okay?
Okay.
Very soon.
Love you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Yeah, keep
Thank
good.
you. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.